Getting ready to start here at Karjala, Finland here. Luke Martin has the pole. He chose the outside. Nick Perkles, last weekend's winner, starting second. Eugene Max and Noah Hart right there in row number 2. Jake Baskinger, second in the point standings, 2 back there. Then there's Jesse Turner and Nick Mace, contenders right there. Jeff James is starting midfield here. Here we go. Luke Martin, he's 36 back in the point fight. 7 races to go, 6 after this one. Should be intense here. Here at Karjala, the inaugural race, we are green flag. Nick Perkles takes the lead from Martin, and they are racing really hard. There's a wreck. Charles Sanford, Malik Nevins are wrecked in the back. They were just flying into this turn. It really was not going to work. Pollard the third there. Hooks right there, Sanford, and right there in the wall they went, and Malik Nevins was there. Nevins is like 39th in the point standings. He started all the races, and he's just had no luck this whole entire year. More bad luck in front of them. They're running for the 15th spot. Aaron Taylor, running 3 wide, would get in the back of Dom Caps, sending him around, but Caps would continue on. Jake Baskinger comes into this race only 2 points behind teammate Jesse Turner in the point standings. Jeff James comes in this race 10 points back. He's back here midfield, running right here with these guys. Going to have to work his way through this heavy traffic. Nick Mace is 16 points back as well. Up front, Luke Martin knows he needs to rebound here, 36 points back. Nick Perkles holds the lead, but he overshot it there. Noah Hart in the 47, going for his 7th consecutive top 10 in a row. Trying to get 7 top 10 finishes in a row. He got 6 in a row last weekend. He runs Perkles a little wide. Noah Hart, the new leader. However, this is the terrible part of the racetrack here. You do not want to overshoot this part of the track. And everyone, you see how close everyone is. Jordan Davis overdrives it. That's what I was talking about there. And he might hit the wall. No, he keeps it off there. But, oh, there's Andreas Allen. But that's what I'm talking about right there. You do not want to overshoot that turn. And Davis is losing positions here. Up front, Luke Martin knows this championship fight is huge. He's 36 back. And that's not that bad. That's actually really close. We have 6 guys in this race that are within a race of the point leader. Ashley Mace is, oh boy, there she is there. She has troubles. She's 41 back. Here it is here. Charles Jackson already got turned around there, but not real sure what happened here. Oh, right there. Rick Schultz ran wide. Burton was there. That was a heavy hit there. They came to a dead stop too, but Burton's going to be out of the race, and so is Ashley Mace. Mace comes in this race 41 back. This is probably going to end up killing her championship hopes for good now. Further in the back here, Andreas Allen overshot it right there, overdrove it right into Matt DeLeo. Further behind him, Emma White, Jordan Davis again, and Zachary Fitzwater just lost it in this turn there. Up front, not up front, but in the back of the field, Jeff James has really made up some ground here through the pack here. Been cutting clear of some cars there. He's trying to make work of Sean Perkins right now. He started back there in like 25th. He's up to 16th now. Up front though, Perkles is trying to reel the gap in on Noah Hart. He had kind of pulled the gap away here. Noah trying to get away here and get to his win here. But we got a long race, but not even halfway yet. Perkles is trying to get there, but it's shown later in the run here that it's gotten hard to kind of pass here. I don't know. All the guys are mostly single file around the racetrack right now, trying to make up ground on each other. But in the back here, Eugene Max for 4th, trying to get around Skye Commons here. Max has really not been able to. He didn't really do well at New York there, but he ran really well at South Boston. Another great run for this 24 car, right now inside the top 5 again. Here comes Jake Bassinger down low of the 19 of DJ Kurtis, along with his teammate of Jesse Turner, running really hard there, beating and banging through the turn, and that's not too good. You don't want to be where Kurtis is. You really didn't want to be where Kurtis was at all, because you did not want to get pushed off the curve there. DJ Kurtis comes in this race around 70 back in the point standings. He needs to start making up points if he wants to be in the championship fight. But with a point leader going underneath him here, Turner and Baskinger working their way forward here. Turner looking on Baskinger there, but they're up to 6th and 7th now. Nick Mace really working on Trent Togger here. Nearly got in the back of him there. Here they're trying really hard on these guys here. Richard Johnson trying to ground Kurtis there. Trent Togger trying to hold on to that 10th place spot on Mace. Mace really wants to get him there. Nobody's been able to really much pass at all here. Jeff James has got his way up to 16th. He passed like 10 cars, and now he's kind of stalled out right behind Perkins. Nick Mace dives at low of Trent Togger. He really wants to get up to that 17 and 97. Rubbing up on Trent Togger there. Rubbed up on him there. He's going to drive it in deep, and Mace is going to make it stick for the pass and get the top 10 spot. Battle ongoing here. I think it's for the 6th spot. It is. Jesse Turner tried to get low of Baskinger there, but it was not going to happen. Right now, as they run, Baskinger will be leaving this race 1 point behind Jesse Turner in the championship fight as it stands right now. And Turner and Baskinger right here, I know Baskinger for sure. Baskinger needs this kind of run here. Baskinger has had a lot of bad luck as of late, and right now a top 10 run, especially in front of his teammate here, the point leader, this is exactly what Turner Fenway needs here. Up front, Nick Perkles has kind of lost a little bit of touch to Noah Hart. Luke Martin has reeled the gap in here for the 2nd spot. And Martin knows if he could gain some points here, it'd be good for him. He comes in this race 36 back. And even though he's only going to gain right now 3 points on Jesse Turner, he gains from 36 to 33 points back. And if he can go to 33 to 32, that's another extra point, which could mean everything in the world here. Luke Martin has lost the championship 2 times by only 1 point here. So Martin knows every point is going to matter in this championship fight, and he's going to battle Perkles hard here for that spot there. However, Ashley Mace, a lap car. Noah Hart actually got around her very well. It's going to be interesting to see how they handle her with the 2nd place car. Nick Perkles showing again that Mountain Dew Racing isn't just a slouch team doing really well here. But, oh boy, Martin got really close there. So did Turner. They are really close to that line there to go off the banking there. But Perkles cuts clear of Ashley here. And, yeah, Ashley Mace is not going to be that much of a bother. Martin again working really hard on the 31 of Perkles. He is right there and has the nose there to him, but I don't know if Martin can actually get him there. Skye Commons, Luke Martin's teammate, right now in 4th, right now with Eugene Max in 5th. Baskinger 2nd in the point standings, only going to gain 1 point on Turner right now. A 1 point separation difference on them 2 drivers there so far. And this is the part of the track where it's really easy to make passes here. The later stages of the track here is where you try and make passes here. Martin's right there. That little part right there, you saw where that little S-bend right there, we've seen many passes through there and passes through this part of the track here. It's going to be interesting to see how the finish of this race goes on when they get to the end of this part right here, especially right here. Martin drives it low there. Oh boy, Martin's there. Trying to get 2nd away from Perkles. He is right there, but it's not going to happen this lap. Oh boy, Martin gave him a shot in a 1 there. He just punted him in the 1 there, gave him a shot there. As we're looking on 2 battles here, Luke Martin all over Perkles, Turner all over Baskinger there. Here comes Martin for the 2nd spot here. But Perkles is going to have the better line, so he's going to slide back in line. Turner trying to do the crossover on Baskinger. It's like a friendly battle for this championship here. Turner and Baskinger. Turner does the crossover on Baskinger here, and will most likely take the position away from Baskinger here. That's Richard Johnson in 9th, actually. He's doing a very good job here in 9th. And Turner was not able to make the pass work there, and Perkles also holds on the 2nd. Karjala is really showing that passing is tough to do here. Noah Hart continues to lead the way. Well, Ashley really helped her brother out right here. Ashley got in the way of Richard Johnson, allowed Nick to get the advantage and the momentum on the inside of Richard. And Ashley Mace and Nick Mace used Richard Johnson right there. Ashley kind of slowed up Richard Johnson for the position there. and Nick goes by for the 9th spot. Turner has really lost time to Baskinger here over the last lap here, and that has allowed DJ Kurtis to get right up for the back bumper of Turner. DJ Kurtis knows if he can just finish ahead of Turner right here, he would be gaining some points here. Not much points, but he would gain 1 point instead of losing 1 right now. And for his championship hopes, he barely is holding on to this championship fight. I cannot eliminate him from this championship because I can't help but remember what he did in Season 13 to win that championship. So, Kurtis holding his own right now in 8th, behind the point leader of Turner. For many laps, however, Perkins and Solarfox have been running right here in this same spot, and they just lost it here. They all lost it in that turn, they just overdrove it there. And Perkins is saying that the SCS officials that there is oil down in that track there. That's why they lost it down the turn, but we do not have any cautions out on this racetrack. Again, Luke Martin is really fighting hard with Nick Perkles there. Perkles wheeling that car off the turn, trying to keep it in front of Luke Martin there. Nick Perkles does not look like he's got a good car to get up there to mess with Noah Hart, but Luke Martin looks like he's got a car that could probably run down Noah Hart if it wasn't for Perkles being in the way here. But Nick Perkles has got a good enough car. He seems he can hold Luke Martin at bay here and taking his line away there. There's a specific line at Karjala here that these drivers have to race around. That if they don't race in a specific line, they will lose time and be slower around the racetrack here. And that is why these cars are running more single file than what we're used to seeing on any other racetrack here, because all these drivers are dependent on that one racing groove that they all run on here. You can see them all running single file in that racing groove they're used to running on. They're not used to diving out in a different groove that is not as quick to them as here. You see them all running the single file groove, and it's hard to get around a car when they are taking your line here. And that is why you're seeing Luke Martin beat the back bumper off Perkles and hoping that it would move him out of the way here. But it's not been to Martin's advantage here. Perkles is still in 2nd. And the Crash Bandicoot Toyota of Noah Hart continuing to pace the way here. I think he's got this one in the bag, and that he will get his 3rd career Sony Cup Series victory here today here. Unless he has a problem here in the FBR Toyota. And it's looking like it might be Toyota's first win in the Sony Cup Series of this year. Here comes Luke Martin here. They have really not had anything happen here. It's been super hard for everyone to make passes, and that is very disappointing for Karjala. In testing, it showed that the track had potential to be a fun track, and, well, the drivers have really struggled hard in trying to make passes here. And there's been not a single pass or side-by-side battle or any potential passing going on at all here. This is probably the closest they've been in a while here. And we're coming up only 2 laps to go here. Perkles and Martin, they was close for a second, but now Perkles distanced himself there. But Noah Hart again, I mean, he's just walking away with it at this moment here. Unless he messes up, this is his race to win. However, there was Nick Mace peeking out on DJ Kurtis, which he might be able to get him down into turn 1. He's got a run on him here. It's actually the closest battle that we've got going on in a while here. Mace is right there on Kurtis. That 1 point could mean a lot there. Nick Mace has been slowly reeling his way up throughout the race, but looks like Kurtis might be able to hold him at bay here. Kurtis has got a good car, but Mace is trying on him there, but it was not going to happen there. Kurtis holds on to 8th. Coming around, Noah Hart. Oh, Perkles off the track! Nick Perkles just went off the track, and oh, there's Jesse Turner. Jesse Turner and DJ Kurtis just hit him off the side there, and Perkles goes from 2nd down to 10th on the white flag lap. Wow. Well then, Noah Hart has the lead, and Luke Martin finally gets his wishes. Perkles overdrove it, and gets second. Skye Commons up to third. Eugene Max up to fourth. Jake Baskinger now into fifth, with Jesse Turner right now in sixth. That means right now Jesse Turner would keep the point lead by 1 point over Jake Baskinger. And then TJ Kurtis, Nick Mace running 8th right now. 9th is Richard Johnson. 10th is Nick Perkles. Well, I said I was going to call him Nick Perkles, but I guess it's a habit. I've been calling him Nick Perkles the whole race, but it's Nick Perkles. I don't know why I'm wanting to call him Perkles. Just rolls off the tongue better, I guess. But Noah Hart in his 47 FBR Toyota here. Luke Martin's not going to have no time whatsoever unless Noah Hart just completely overdrives this turn or messes up. Noah Hart is going to go to victory lane for the third time in his career. And Noah Hart has won on 2 short tracks in his career. Noah Hart has been dominant in the NR 2003 community as of late. He's right now won 2 races in a row in the Arkansas Elite Series. He's got right now on a roll right here. He's 7 top 10s in a row. FBR is looking strong here. Toyota's going to go to victory lane for the first time this season. Off the final turn, Noah Hart in the Crash Bandicoot Toyota is going to get his first win of the season and bring in FBR their first win of 2015. This right here has probably got to be the most consistent driver of the series right now. Noah Hart, he's right now contending for an Elite Series championship for his 3rd title. And in the Sony Cup Series, he's probably going to be maybe around 80 back to the point leader Jesse Turner after this race. And he missed 2 races earlier this season. He had Zeb Stark race at Homestead and Indianapolis. Noah Hart, had he not had to step out of the car, he would probably be really up there in the championship fight for 2015. That Crash Bandicoot Toyota led all the laps today. And, well, congratulations to Noah Hart and Fuel Brothers Racing on their first win of the season. Luke Martin comes home 2nd, like we said earlier. Jake Baskinger 5th, Jesse Turner 6th. That means Jesse Turner still holds on to the point lead by just 1 point over teammate Jake Baskinger. Let's get you to our finishing results and standings after Karjala.